Okay, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, Nahmaduhu wa nusalli ala Rasulil Kareem. We were discussing the bab of sajda sahu. That is when you made a mistake, then you need to compensate for it by making two sajdas, preferably according to the Hanafi madhab, after the salam. So the discussion today is very, very interesting. This discussion is that when will you actually say your salah is terminated? Will you say your salah terminates with that first salam, or will you say the salah terminates with the two sajda sahus? You understand what I'm saying? I repeat that. I repeat that. So we are at this point here, we discussed this before, that if you made a mistake in your salah, you left out a wajib, or you delayed a wajib, or you changed in order, those who were just right to, they will remember, or you changed a wajib, or whatever, right? So where sajda sahu became wajib, right? So if you never make sajda sahu, right, you say it is wajib for you to repeat the salah in the time. If you don't repeat the salah in time, then unfortunately a deficient salah will be recorded in your books that yes, you did read your Zohar namaz, but you was deficient because you made a mistake and you're supposed to make sajda sahu, and you never make sajda sahu, so you got a deficient salah recorded against your name. Yes, if the time is not yet out, you can read that salah again, and inshallah, the second time you read it, it will compensate for the weakness or deficiency in that salah, right? So now the question is, when does your salah really terminate? So remember the preferred way according to the Hanafi madhab is you'll make salam, and after you make salam, then you make the sajda sahu. So what we're saying is, uh, if a person, for example, joined you after you made the after you made the salam before the sajda sahu, say when you were the imam. So are you still in your salah? Are you out of your salah? You understand what I'm saying? So that is the discussion. When does your salah? If a person he made his salam, and after making salam, he realized he's got to sajda sahu, and he was a musafir, and he decided now, no, I'm going to become a muqim now. I'm going to become a muqim. Well, you notice, Masa, even in the middle of your salah, you change your intention. You were reading salah, and during your salah, you're musafir. But during your salah, hey, but it's so lucky, yeah, man. I want to stay another 15 days. I'm enjoying the water, everything. So you automatically, your salah will change now from 2 to 4 in the salah. So after you made salam and you're making sajda sahu, and you had a change of heart, and you decided, no, I want to stay here now. So now you became a muqim. Well, we say you haven't made your sajda salah yet, but you made your salam. Well, we say you are still in salah. If we say you're out of salah, then your safar qasr namaz is finished. But if we say you are still in salah, that would mean now that you have to make 4 rakats and sunnah. Okay, look at the discussion. So the next few masail all revolves around this. It all revolves around this here. That well, we say you're out of salah or in salah once before your salam. Are you with me? So after your salam, before your right, read it, inshallah.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قال ومن سن ركعتين تطوع لم يبن أن السجود يبطل ووقوع المسجد
Okay, interesting. So that's how I told you the whole discussion revolves around whether after the salam, before the sajda sahu, are you still in salah or you're out of salah? See, وَمَنْ صَلَّى رَكْعَتَيْنِ تَطَوُّعًا. Just imagine this. A person is reading 2 rakat salah, nafil salah, right? فَسَهَى فِيهِمَا. Then he made a mistake in it. And, right, فَسَهَى. And this mistake, it necessitated him to make sajda sahu, right? Then, وَسَجَدَ لِلسَّهْوِ. He made the sajda sahu. Okay, I explained it a bit wrong earlier. Yeah, we're not speaking about before the sajda, it's more after the sajda. I explained it wrong. I take that back. I retract that. So we're speaking about after the sajda sahu, right? So وَمَنْ صَلَى رَكْعَتَيْنِ تَطَوًّا فَسَهَى فِيهِمَا وَسَجَدَ لِلسَّهْوِ ثُمَّ أَرَادَ أن يصلي أخريين لم يبني لأن سجود السهو يبطل لوقوعه في وسط الصلاة. يقول يبطل أو يبطل. Okay, so see, this is a scenario. Before I explain this masla, I'll explain you another masla. Remember, we said that before we look at this masla, we discussed this, but this is just as a preamble that nafil salahs are in twos. That is why we say, even if you make intention of 4 rakats nafil salah, but after 2 you made salam, there's no qadha on you. You can, right? On the flip side also, if you made intention of 2, and then after 2 you said you want to ramp it up to 4, you don't have to make salam. After you make your tashahhud, you can read 4 namaz, like 4 rakats. So because nafil namaz comes in shufas of 2, 2, 2, right? And it's two, each 2 is considered to be separate, right? Are you with me? So if you made intention of 2 rakats nafil namaz, and after reading your 2 rakats of nafil namaz, you now decided you want to make it 4. Then after your tashahhud, you don't have to make salam and make another takbir tahlima. You can just stand up and make another 2, as though you're making another 2 afresh. Because I said nafil namaz is in 2, 2, 2, right? So that is acceptable. We know that, right? But here now, the scenario is this: that you read 2 rakats nafil namaz, and after you read 2 rakats nafil namaz, you made a mistake in between. So you made your salam and you made your sajjah sahu, and you made your sajjah sahu. So after your sajjah sahu, if you never make sajjah sahu, you could stand up and read another 2 rakats namaz. But here, can you stand up and make another 2 rakats namaz? They say no. Because that sajjah sahu normally comes at the end of a salah. And here you made sajjah sahu. So this shows you that your salah is already terminated. Unlike where you never make sajjah sahu, you could stand up and make another 2 rakats. Understood that? So see there. ومن صلى ركعتين who read 2 rakats تطوعا نفل namaz فسها فيهما, then he made a mistake in him too. وسجد للسهو, then he made سجود السهو. ثم أراد أن يصلي أخريين, then he said, hey, I want to read another 2 rakats after he sajjah sahu without making a fresh takbir tahrima, right? لم يبني, he won't be able to do this. Why? لأن السجود يبطل لوقوعه في وسط الصلاة. You must check in that other black. That's I think it would mean yubtilu, because the sajjah sahu normally comes at the end of the salah. So if he makes a sajjah, that shows that he had the intention to finish his salah. He cannot stand. So because the anna sajjah, the anna sujuda, because the sajjah yubtilu or yabtulu, it terminates, it's finished. لوقوعه في وسط الصلاة, because it came in the middle of his salah, so now it cuts it off, it breaks it off. You understood that? Right. بخلاف المسافر, but contrary to musafir, look at it. إذا سجد للسهو, he already made sujood sahwi and now he's making his tashawwud of sahw. ثم نوى الإقامة, then he intended iqama. حيث يبني, so we say no, yeah, you have to stand up and you have to read your 2 rakats. You are still in salah, and when you change your intention while you are in salah, your salah changes from 2 to 4. لأنه لم يبني لأنه لو لم يبني تبطل جميع الصلاة. They're saying, because look here, because your intention has changed and you are still in salah, right? So your salah has changed to 4. So if we're going to say now, you can't make 4, you have to break your salah, that means there's 2 rakat who was disregarded, and you have to make a 4 again on after that proper. So we want to say that 2 rakat, so we'll say that there's a necessity to say that here, that the sajjah sahud is not making batil at 2 rakat. That's what he's saying. They say, لأنه, because لو لم يبني, if we say you can't make bina, you cannot read the next 2 rakats of iqamat, تبطل جميع الصلاة, then all the salat will become batil, and we don't want to do that. Unlike in the previous case, if we say no, you can't go ahead and read another 2 rakats nafil, you have to start afresh, that 2 rakats will not become batil. The 2 rakats nafil will still be valid. So here there's a, if you say no, you cannot join your 2 rakats of iqamat, that means you're losing the previous 2 rakats. Why lose the 2 rakats? So as an exception, we say despite the sajjah sahu being found, but to protect and save the previous 2 rakats, you can add the 2 rakats to that. As in nafil namaz, that won't become batil. You still get the reward of nafil namaz, right? وَمَا هَذَا لَوْ أَدَّى صَحَّ لِبَقَاءِ تَحْرِيمَةٍ. So he's saying, this is now going back to the nafil namaz. So where we say that 2 rakats nafil and then you made sajjah sahu, you shouldn't build upon that another 2. You should start a fresh tahrima. But if you never do that, after the sajjah sahu, you read another 2 rakats, even though it was not correct, it still will be correct. You understood? So it will not be done with karahat. وَمَعَ هَذَا means, ma'a means despite this, despite that not being correct to do it, لو أدى, if you read the 2 rakats nafil, That's another safar namaz. Going back to that, you read it. صح لبقاء تحريمتي. We'll say it is correct because the tahrima was still there, right? Right now, this is interesting. Very interesting. Must start coming. Read the next one. Huh? Yeah, okay, so that I don't make it. That means whatever sujood will say, that means that sujood sahwi will become batil. So you have to make another sujood sahwi after that. Understand what I'm saying? Right, carry on. So okay, just let me repeat it. So if we say that you are not supposed to make another two rakats after your sujood, so but you went ahead and you done it, you made a two rakats, you say the two rakats is valid, and that sujood sahwi you made in between the first shufa and the second shufa, that will become null and void, and you'll have to make another sajda after that, right? Carry on. فدخل رجل في صلاة الدين فإن سجد الإمام كان داخلا وإلا فلا وعاد حنيفة هو داخل سجد الإمام لأن عنده سلام من عليه سهو. Right. Interesting. So I was telling you, in the preamble I mentioned to you, the whole masta revolves upon this, that if once you made your sajda sahu and you in that tashahud after the sahu, are you still in salah or not? Are you still in salah? So see, waman sallama, a person made salam, right? And it was necessary to make sajda sahu, was right, wa alayhi sajdata sahwi, and he made salam, and the sajda sahu is necessary upon him, right? وعليه سجدة السهو فدخل رجل في صلاته. So this person entered the salah before he made the sajda sahu. The person joined him, right? So he's now after salam, he's going to go into sajda sahu. We never go yet into sajda sahu, right? And another person, maybe he was the imam, you wanted to follow him. You got the scenario? I'll repeat the scenario. The imam was reading salah, and then he made a mistake that warranted sajda sahu. So he made salam, and after salam, he paused for a little while. And then another person came and joined him. Will we say that this person is still in salah, that the muqtadi is allowed to join him? Or will we say that when he made salam, his salah is finished? That's the question, right? So فَدَخَلَ رَجُلٌ فِي صَلَاتِهِ. Another person entered the salah بعد Muslim. So فَإِنْ سَجَدَ الْإِمَامُ كَانَ دَاخِلًا. If the imam went ahead and he made the sajda sahu like how we're supposed to do it, then we'll say that this person has got him in his salah. He joined him in the jamaat because his salah is not finished. He still has to do his sajda sahu, right? Wa illa falam. So if this imam, he made salah, sajda sahu was wajib upon him. Sajda sahu was wajib upon him, but he never made the sajda. After he made salam, he just left the sajda, he left out the wajib. And another person joined him, but he never made the salam. He never made the sajda. Then we'll say, no, he never got him because he never made the sajda. When he made the salam, his salah was terminated. You understood that? You following? Wa illa fala. So وَهَذَا in the Abi Hanifa wa Abi Yusuf. So this is according to Imam Abu Hanifa and Abu Yusuf. It means that if he makes the sajda, we'll say he got the Imam in Jamaat. If the Imam doesn't make the sajda, we'll say he never get him, right? وقال محمد هو داخل سجد الإمام أو لم يسجد. Right, interesting. Imam Muhammad said we won't look at whether this man made a sajda or not. Because he made a mistake. Sajda was wajib upon him. So whether he made the sajda or not, by default he's still in salat. In his mind, maybe he thinks he's not in salat. But according to Shariat, he is in salat. Why? Because he got the sajda wajib upon him. So when the imam when the muqtadi joins him, he's still in salat. He's still in salat. So even if that man stands up and he goes away, the imam stands up and he goes away, and he don't make sajda, we'll still say this man, he got the imam in jamaat. Because yes, when he stood up and he turned his chest away from Qibla, or he spoke something, now we'll say that his salat broke. But until he never do that, and he never makes sajda, we'll say he's still in salah. You understood that? You sure? So I told you, what is Imam Yusuf's reasoning? Imam Yusuf's reasoning is this, that look here, even though he had no intention of making sajda, in his mind, he's out of salah. In his mind, he's out of salah because he's not going to make sajda sahu, or he forgot about it, or he never know about it. But according to Shariat, it was necessary for him to make sajda sahu. So according to Shariat, he is still in salah. Are you with me? So that's what Imam Yusuf. وأبي يوسف sorry, Imam Muhammad وقال محمد هو داخل. He still entered in salat of the Imam, right? سجد الإمام أو لم يجد, whether the Imam made the sajda لأن عنده السلام من عليه السهو, because عنده, according to Imam Yusuf, لأن عنده السلام من عليه السهو, sorry, because upon him, يعني upon this Imam, is the salam of whom there is upon a sahwu, right? Sorry, I've got it wrong. Indah refers to Imam Yusuf, because according to Imam Yusuf, salamu man al sahwu la yukhriju an salati aslan. The salam of that person who has got a sajda sahwu on him, it does not take him out of salah. Now remember, I told you there's an important masala for everybody, for the ladies, everybody, that if sajda sahwu became, just leave this masala aside for a moment, I'm explaining you another masala. If sajda sahwu became wajib upon you, right, and you forgot about it or whatever, and you made salam, even though you made salam, as long as you do not speak to anybody, or you never eat, or you never turn your chest away from the qibla, or you never do anything that breaks the salah, you can still make your sajda sahw, even though you made salam. One masla. Second masla, I want to tell you, if you forgot, you missed a rakat, you made 3 rakats, whatever, and you made salam, and then you realize, look, hey, I got another rakat. Like, normally this lot happens for the men. They go to the masjid, they miss a rakat, right? So the imam, they miss 1 rakat. So they made salam. After salam, it struck them, hey, I missed a rakat. Even though they made salam, as long as they don't eat, they don't drink, they don't speak, they don't break their wudu, they don't turn their chest away from Qibla, we'll say that salam did not take them out of salat. They can still stand up and make that rakat. As a munfarid, you can still, after the salam, you can still make your sajda sahu. That's what I'm saying. So this is what Imam Yusuf is saying here. Imam Yusuf is saying the same thing. Look here, even though that Imam did not make his sajda sahu, but we know for a fact that sajda sahu is wajib upon him. And when sajda sahu is wajib upon him, then his salam does not take him out of salah. Why? Because even though he made salam, like I told you, because he still got the sajda sahu to make. So that salam doesn't take him out. So whether he makes the sajda or not, that's irrelevant. That's not of relevance. The main thing is, according to Shariat, there's a sajda sahu wajib upon him. And Shariat says, despite him making salam, he's still in salat. So the person who joined him at that point, whether he makes the sajda sahu or not, he still got him in jamaat. He still got the jamaat. So he can go from there. So if that man, Imam, he doesn't make the sajda sahu, he just got up. So when he got up, his salat is now broken because he turned his back away from Qibla, and then the Muqtadi can continue and finish his salah because he got the ijamaat to that man. Is that quite clear? So that's why I say, لِأَنَّ إِنْدَهُ, so who refers to Imam Yusuf, سَلَامُ مَنْ عَلَيْهِ السَّهْوُ, the salam of who sajda sahwu is wajib upon him, لَا يُخْرِجُهُ عن الصلاة أصلا, is that not remove him from the salat at all. He will still be considered to be salat. لأنها وجبت جبرا للنقصان, because if you look at the sajda sahwu, it has become wajib جبرا للنقصان, to compensate for a deficiency. فلا بد من أن يكون في إحرام هذا الصلاة, so it has come to compensate for a deficiency in his salah. So it is necessary. فلا بد أن يكون, that we will say that the only way that deficiency can be compensated for is that we keep him in salat, we keep him on the takbirah tahrima till he does not do something that negates his salat completely. So we still give him a chance, even though he made salam, we still give him a chance to be able to make that sajda sahwu, so he can compensate for it. As I saying, لأن وجبت جبرا للصلاة فلا بد أن يكون في إحرام الصلاة, right? So okay, the time is up. So there we done Imam Yusuf. I'll just briefly explain you what Tarafain told. They say, look, if he made the salam, the sajda sahwu, we'll say he was in salat. But if he never made the sajda sahwu, we say he was out of salat. So we'll see, if you join the imam after that salam, and then he made sajda sahwu, we'll say you got the jamaat. But if he got up and he walked away, we'll say then the salam did break his salat, so he never get the jamaat. He has to restart afresh. But that will be on Monday, inshallah. Is that maybe but complicated, tricky? No? You understood it? You sure? Clear? So you see, I told you sometimes maybe the masla is not so relevant, but here you can see what we learned, that salam that you make after your salah, if you've got the sajda sahwi that's necessary upon you, or you've got the rakat that's necessary upon you, then it is your salah is not broken. So I'll just give you an example. Sometimes what happens, some people are negligent. They came late to the masjid, right? Now there's a guy that came before him. There's a guy that he's standing on his right side. So you know this guy came before him. Now you make his salam, and you look at this guy's right, but this guy came before me, but he's standing up for one rakat. So if he's, and I came after him because I'm on his left, because you fadl. So if he's standing up for one rakat, that means I also missed a rakat. You know, there wasn't a gap there that he came like after me or something. So you say, hey, if he must rakat, I also must rakat. So you look at him, then you can stand up. Or many times this also happened. Maybe you missed a rakat, you came late. So the guy standing on your right hand side, he watch you. He's not concerned, and he see you must rakat. So when you finish, make time, he tap you, say, you make it like this for you. Hey, you got one rakat. So if you understand what he's saying without making any, you can stand up and read it one rakat. So you just step in and say, you make it indicate, you say, hey, stand up, you got one rakat. That happens sometimes. It ever happened to you. So that guy is not concentrating his salah. He's looking after your salah. He's watching your salah. So he knows this guy came late. So he tells you, hey, so you can do it. Because why? There you understood the principle. You see, I told you that if you got the sajda saw and you got the rakat, that salam is not qati' for you. It does not break because according to Shareef, you still got something left to do, and it's either the rakat you've got to do it or you've got the sajda saw to do it. So Sharia does not consider that salam as, in fact, a little bit more come on this, that salam won't have his amal. Normally salam has the amal of breaking of your salah, but here the salam came in its wrong place. Your salah was not completed, so it will not have his full amal of breaking your salah. You understood? Okay, we'll stop there. We'll speak.